Lionel Messi has agreed a deal, we believe, with Barcelona. And it's a little bit odd, to say the least. And I've got to say, frankly, I am disappointed by this, because this basically takes him up to near retirement. The next step for him will be MLS, I guess, something like that.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
What, when he's 39?
Well, there will be payers. There will be those ready to pay him to play football, just to have him in their shirt. Surely.
Well, I've heard all sorts about the deal. There's no doubt he's had another terrific season. Stepped up for Argentina as well. So that was a big moment for him. His best mate. I heard. I can't remember who was saying it now, but I heard the rumours about. In the past, he's been like, all he's wanted to do was socialise with Aguero at Argentina. He wasn't bothered about anything else. But of the last 18 months, he's stepped up and he's been different around the Argentina camp. And now they've had this success, and it'll only push him on to want more. He's got Aguero now to Barcelona. He wanted to move last year, but if it weren't for Barcelona putting a €700 million buyout clause on his head, he would have gone, wouldn't he? Let's be honest about it. And it's sad, really, because I would have liked to seen him go somewhere else, you know. The Premier League would have been the dream to see him every single week in this country rather than a Champions League game. Live would have been magnificent. But he stayed at Barca now, and there's no way he's going to play till he's 39 for Barca. But I think they've had to put his deal in a kind of way that he gets 5 years worth of money because he's took this pay cut, no matter whether he's there or not at the football club. So it's kind of an ambassador role as well, which I get as well. Messi being an ambassador of Barcelona when he retires, it's not big news, is it? I mean, it's going to happen.
I think, that's true. There's a 5-year deal with this break after 2 years. So, I mean, you talk about 39 going to the MLS, it could be before that. But,
yes.
But what disappoints me about this is he knows. I don't think he cares about the comparisons with Ronaldo. I genuinely think he couldn't care less about all that. And that's pretty clear. We'll never know if in non-COVID times, if the world had gone on as normal, whether a club might have really pushed the boat out to persuade him to come to the Premier League or go to Italy or whatever it might be. But what we will know is that we'll look back at Ronaldo's career, and you'll see that at Man United, he scored a phenomenal number of goals. That amazing 07-08 season when he got 42 in 49 games for them. You know, these are numbers rarely posted by Premier League players. Ronaldo did it, and then he did it in Spain. Then his numbers were great in Italy as well. And we'll look at Messi and we'll wonder whether he could have posted the numbers that he's posted at Barcelona at other clubs. It won't stop him being one of the all-time greats. And it won't stop...
Even the greatest. I mean, a lot of people could argue he's the greatest of all time. So that's not the debate, Ade, is it? But what I think it's sad, but we've not been able to experience Messi play in other countries like Ronaldo, and he's spread his wings. But watching Messi every single week in the Premier League, no matter who you're a fan of, would have been great.
Yeah.
Right? Or watching him play somewhere. We might get to see him if he goes to America. Well, we won't see him on TV again, but you might be able to watch him when he goes to America and still gets paid by Barcelona and his club in America, because that's the only way they can pay for this contract. We've seen with their finances, the way they go about their signings and selling off players and contracts, it blows me away. But this is Barcelona. Look what's happening with Griezmann.
Yep.
Look at some of the players that have spent ridiculous amounts of money. Coutinho, right?
Insane,
and then don't know what to do with them. Just need to get rid of them because they can't afford them. It's the way it's run, Barcelona, for such a big, iconic football club, is mad.
And when they had all those players that were Iniesta and Xavi and all that, and it was working fantastically, there were no problems whatsoever.
Yeah.
But since then, it's been, right, okay, we've got Messi, who's going to fit in around him? And then they spend fortunes. There's no strategy, really. Yeah. It's just spending a lot of money on players. And you can't say this. Well, they won Champions League for 6 years. So, and we're third in La Liga last season. So, yeah, I'm disappointed. I'd love to have seen him do it week in, week out at a City or United or even a Chelsea or whatever, but it's just not going to happen.
No.
It's a shame, but like as you rightly say, it doesn't mean he's not the all-time great or definitely one of the all-time greats.